Why, hello there. Good day, everyone. I'm Shiro Tamaya, your resident Coyote Phantom Thief at your service. And I am here again in this black void for another reaction and review. Yes, I think I will just be returning to this space every time I do this. But what are we reacting and reviewing today? Well, my dear friends, the VIS Squad, aka Velocity, Silver Status, and Isaiah's Hub have released a brand new cover. And that cover is Deco 27's Vampire. I had a hunch. As soon as they showed off the little teaser for the date in the MV font, and I saw that little image, I knew immediately it's gonna be Vampire, isn't it? Because I could recognize the style immediately off the bat, and I got really excited that I was correct. But I did refrain actually from going to the premiere. One, because I did not get enough sleep to wake up that early, and two, this time, unlike my review of their King cover, I wanted to fully blind react to this. I have not heard anything except for the first note that auto-played before I could hit pause. And I will say, just from that note, I am already extremely impressed by how much they've improved on singing. I mean, that's not even all of them singing either. But that one note also at the start, really good. So I'm very excited to finally be able to listen to all of this. So let's not beat around the bush and let's just hop right into this, shall we? Ooh, whoop. All right. I'm very excited. So let's not waste any time. Once again, I will do this the same as last time. Reaction first, and then I'll go back in and do a more in-depth review. It's definitely going to be interesting since, unlike last time, I cannot prep any statements because I didn't listen to this ahead of time. So let's see what I can come up with and what I end up seeing. All right. The Velocity, Isaiah's Hub, and Silver Status cover of Vampire. And it's a rap version, starting in 3, 2, 1, and play. Ooh. Ooh, and this MV, a little bit of physics. Hey. Ooh. Ooh. That low end. Ooh, that was a nice one. Oh, so much good expression already. Ooh, a little more gentle. Ooh. Oh, the short notes are really good. Ooh. Hold on, did I hear that right? Oh, this art in the video is fantastic. Ooh. Oh, that's just... Ooh. Oh. Oh, I love the punchy accents they're adding. And it really contrasts well with those like softer ends as well. Ooh. Get it. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, yes. Ooh. Dang. They are nailing this. Ooh, hi. Oh, that. Wow, bravo. Oh, wow. That was a lot more than. Damn. Okay, I have a lot to go through here then. Hold on. Give me a little bit. Oh, wow. Okay, there's a lot to cover here. There was so much technique that just happened. First of all, right at the start here even, just this little, that little vocal fry is just perfect. Freaking well done, Aasif. That sounded great. But one of the things I really, well, okay, first of all, let's re-listen to this rap part. Yeah, that little bit of right there. There's a little bit of like melodic sound to it rather than just full out rap, which I really like as a contrast. That it gives it a little more flavor than just being like a straight up rap, where raps can have a lot of rhythm, but they don't necessarily sound the most singy, like sing-songy. I mean, you generally don't want raps to have that much melodic tones unless you're going for that kind of thing, but I do like having even just like that, like one or two lines of like having a little bit more sung feeling. It adds a nice little bit of flavor. Ooh, that, and hitting those K's, that like cuss sound, very punchy. Oh, perfect. All right. Where was that other thing though? I believe it's like here. The way Aasif ends that note is a lot more softer, which is a really good contrast to how he comes into the note, where it's like where it has a little bit more punch to it. Like, so emo. So, for example, it's like I don't even like, I'm trying to formulate words. But he comes out into the note with a much more strong impact, but then fades it really gently. And it just sounds like a really nice like fade almost. I love the sound of that. And then Isaiah comes in here in the chorus. And like they all, I will say, just like in King, their voices blend super well together. You guys did really well at keeping everything in harmony and having everything blend together in this chorus. That's one thing also I feel that is really difficult in group collabs, making yourselves blend together. Because sometimes it doesn't work as easily as you may think. Because there's one crucial thing. Whenever you're making a group song cover, and here's the thing, I haven't really even done that many. Even when I've sung with like multiple people, like the most I've sung with is for the most recent Crazy Ali birthday song that I helped organize, and that was the first time I've ever actually sung in those type of like chorus situations. But for something like even just doing a 4-person cover of something that you're just like doing by yourself, even not like some like huge organized group cover that you can sometimes, like some of the really big group ones, just making sure that everyone is both blending correctly and also not like making dissonance between each other, because there are times when you can't just always, like, how do I word it? You can't always just record the chorus and think that's like the final. You have to make sure you're listening to the other people who are singing and like really hearing what they're doing and trying to figure out how your own voice blends in a way. Sometimes you don't have to do it as much if your voices have a little bit more of like a similar quality, which in the cases of the guys, their voices definitely blend a lot easier than for example if like Gordon had a super high-pitched voice and like Shabir's voice just was so low it was hitting the floor, like even beyond the floor, like rumble. Like those blend differently, so you have to like think about how they would mesh together. But these guys, they do a great job at blending their voices. Let's see, like, let's get again, Jordan's voice. I really love the quality of his singing a lot. It has a little bit of a rasp, but like it's still not like overly so where it's like you feel like it's too raspy. It has this nice gentle undertone that helps mellow it out a bit. So it has a very nice, calm, cool sound to it that really comes in well with like adding a different contrast to, say, the other guys singing like a much more punchy line in like this thing. In like tandem, you have someone singing a much more punchy version of the line, while Jordan's voice helps almost like a support in boosting it and like making it sound much more fuller. So really nice job there. And nailing the higher notes too. Congratulations. Yeah. Oh, and the way you ended that note there. Butter to the ears. Absolute butter to the ears. And I gotta say, I wasn't expecting the little motion graphics on the art, but I really like it. It's a really nice touch, because that's the one thing with their King cover, actually. I'm just gonna talk directly to you, you know what? With your King cover, you had like 3D MV aspects, but still images. I like, in contrast, this one doesn't have as much like extreme 3D graphics or anything like that, but it has really good MV styling still, and the motion in the art really helps, I guess, like, how do I word that? It gives it a much more unique feel too. I like that it's not just a still image like the original. I like that it has that motion, that it has that personality, and it feels much more lively, I guess. That's what I'm trying to go for. It makes it feel a lot livelier. And then we have this part. The mixing is immaculate, but also the way you sing this part is just Oh, perfect. Little bit of raspy undertone to make it have a little bit more of a swingy feel when you go up into the note. And Aasif's voice. How do I describe Aasif's voice? It's very gentle, but his staccatos give his voice a very good punchiness that you almost don't expect because he has a much more soft quality in his voice. But in like that situation, there's like one little accent, but the rest of it like just flowed. Like it had a very sweet tone, I guess. That's how I would word it. Gosh, and your voices blend so perfectly in this section. And Shabir has a very powerful accenty voice. Lots of attitude. You can definitely, like, it helps him with doing rap for sure, but like in the singing context, I like the way it contrasts the more gentle undertones of everyone else's to just be like bam 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 right in your face. Silver's voice. Like, god. I think I made this reference last time to Izuru from Hololive, but there are indeed a lot of qualities of Izuru's voice present in Jordan's voice. And I think also kind of in like how I don't like. Okay, let me break this down. So like with Izuru's voice, he can do a lot of different like very soft, very expressive tones, and then when he does like really punchy, more expressive tones, he gets this like nice rasp into his voice, and like when he projects it, it just sounds really good. It sounds really good. With the boys here, they definitely, it's not like to the extent of how much rasp he is doing, but the feeling, like the undertones in their voices with like that little bit of like rumbly, raspy type of tones gives that same sort of feeling, and it's really, really good. In like, it's really good. For me, I think it sounds really good. Let's just word it like that, because language. I don't know how to speak. But it hits the same like sweet spots, I'd say, in terms of sound. And I think for all of them in their singing, it sounds really nice, and it doesn't sound like, some people don't like the sound of like rasp or like that weird like the throat sound, but I think it can sound good. I don't always think it sounds bad. And in the case of all of you, I think it sounds very good. And most of all, of course, you all sound very comfortable too. You all sound comfortable, you all sound like you're having fun. And as I always say, that is one of the most important things. To feel comfortable with your singing or rapping, whatever it may be, and to have fun, because those types of things are easy to hear in vocals. If you're not comfortable singing something, it'll sound more hesitant. If you're not having fun, the expression kind of dies more, and maybe you can't even hear it that much, but it's just going to be a little more muted than if you were actually having fun with the cover and it sounds a lot more bright. Those types of little small details just help bring together the music. But like like yeah, that little like, oh, I don't, it has a very very nice resonance to it. And then transitioning to Aasif solo here with the nice punch to fade. Oh. Oh, and that's that vocal fry is so good. I love that little like the high pitch, like just very gentle. Very singy-songy, and a very nice contrast to the slightly more aggressive intro. And then a little more punch there. And then a lot more punch there with the staccatos, like bam, right into your face, which I really like. I will say, all of you are very good at putting accents on notes and adding staccatos and stuff like that at really nice timings. Really. And really nice job on the high note there too. Ooh. Oh, it just resonates so good. Ooh. I don't think I noticed that actually before. Ooh, that little bit of vibrato there. Little vibrato, tasteful vibrato. Very nice. Everyone's adding a little tasteful vibrato right at the end. And then this part. The high-low contrast. I love the octaves. That is very tasteful, very nice. And the sustains are very solid. The sustains are all very solid. Once again, a very big round of applause to everyone who worked on this. Aasif Shabir, Nab, Jordan, and of course to the production crew. Jay with the mixing, Furai-sen with the art, Harutan with the MV, and Ro with the English translations for the lyrics and the rap that came from. God, I can never pronounce your name. I'm so sorry, hold on. I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce your name. Arana, I'm just gonna call you Arana for now. Aranaru? Arana. Okay, there. Sorry, I woke up like 30 minutes ago. And Aranara with the original rap, and of course Deco, who made the song Vampire. To all of you, amazing job. This came out really well. I can tell just how much all of you have improved vocally. You sound much more comfortable. Everything sounds, you all sounded like you're having a great time, and the improvement is very much so there. All of your vocals sounded a lot more smoother. The rap was very it's had that expressive accenty punchiness, the nice bit of attitude that makes it sound a little bit how would I word it? I guess cocky is the word, yeah. Not to say you're being overly cocky, but that is an attitude tone that helps make the rap sound a little bit more almost push-pulley, I guess. I feel like I'm not using the right words right now, but I hope my meaning is still coming across as to what I'm trying to say. But overall though, all of you vocally sounded like you've improved a lot. I can hear the practice that's gone into it. Everyone's vocals just sound more elevated than the last cover, and I can only imagine like how much better you're going to sound in your next one. But who knows? I don't know when your next one will be or what it will be, but like, I definitely will say I'm very excited for whatever it may be, because you guys are really good at singing. I say that as a vocalist. You are very good at singing. So definitely don't stop with music. I think you guys all do great at it, and I definitely want to hear more. Fantastic job on the cover. But let's close this out before my brain starts just fully combusting and being unable to compute anything. So, anyways, that's the video. For once I didn't do this as a stream. I figured out how to record this. I'm still using this on a stream software though. Ooh. But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed my really scuffed reaction and review. Again, reaction content is not something I do, but I try my best. I have tried my best, and that's all I can do. But once again, Vela City, Isaiah's Hub, Silver Status, congratulations on the cover. You guys did awesome. And to everyone else who worked on it, amazing job as well. The art, the MV, everything just looked beautiful. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video as well. If you did, maybe consider showing the channel some support. That ain't a requirement, but hey, if you want to stick around for more weird scuffed content like that, go ahead and, you know, subscribe, I guess. I'm not good at this type of thing. And yeah, I make music too. I swear every word I say is coming from something. I do music. I'm not like any kind of pro, but if you enjoy music, maybe you'll enjoy what I do. I'm just, you know what? Let's just stop. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me in this video. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did, and I will see you in the next one. Tsume Shiro and VIS. See ya. Woo.